Well, welcome back to Ski TV. I am Hannah White. I'm delighted to be joined by Mark Lightfoot. We are here in the heart of London at the Ski and Snowboard Festival in Battersea Park. And Mark is somewhat of a technical genius because he's come up with an incredible new business. Mark, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's an online platform that specialises in ski properties. It's called SnowOnly, SnowOnly.com. Basically, we've built a place where buyers and sellers can go to our website, having an efficient platform to buy and sell their ski properties.
So it really is, excuse the sort of comparison, but right move for ski properties.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is, but we're very specific. I mean, obviously, for ski properties, in my opinion, you need to have a certain amount of information to complement the listing. How many blue, red and black runs, altitude, lift pass prices, and we've got all that information on there that complements every listing that goes on our website. Yeah.
So unlike just buying a normal property, you're giving them more information about the surrounding area, about the resort, about what sort of skiing that they can expect to find in that location.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's vital information when you're buying something like that. You know, you don't just buy the property, you kind of buy into the resort, and you have to have that resort information to complement it. Yeah.
And you're a relatively new business. I know there's been a lot of behind the scenes.
Yeah. We launched about 7 months ago, but it's grown really quickly. We've got over 2,000 properties listed. Our website's been viewed in over 100 countries, and we're expanding. You know, I think hopefully it's something that people want and need. The real estate agents want to reach a wider audience. That's what we can provide. Our subscription fee is so small in comparison to the commission they would receive. And it also gives private sellers that maybe haven't been able to have an audience an easy platform to put it on. Yeah.
Well, the days of shop windows have gone, haven't
Exactly.
they? You know,
I mean, look, to be fair, saying that, I mean, we value local real estate agents. We're not there to hinder them, we're there to help them.
Yeah.
They have the local knowledge that we don't have.
Yeah.
We're just sending them the buyers, that's what we're doing, and maybe we're just giving them a wider reach, that's all.
How on earth did you come up with this idea? I mean, where did it all come from? You live in Asia, I mean, a long way away, bar Japan, a long way away from a lot of skiing.
Well, I was a real estate agent for 10 years, so I feel like I've kind of got the other side as well, so I understand the process. I spoke to a lot of people, and a lot of private sellers of ski real estate, and they couldn't sell it.
No.
And I've been in the game where I want a bigger platform, and I just thought, I mean, I know I love skiing, so that was a bit of an excuse. But I wanted to build something that gave everyone an equal opportunity to sell their ski property. You know, ski property is a bit of a niche, and I think you just need to get an audience, and hopefully with the subscription that we receive, we can spend on marketing, and it works for everyone. That's the idea.
Do you have any statistics about the amount of properties owned by, you know, all of those?
Yeah, it's scary.
Is it?
We found some really good information recently. There's, don't quote me on this, but it's close. There's like 6,500 resorts in the world.
Yeah.
You know, 6,500, one resort being the Three Valleys that is made up of, you know, Courchevel, you know, it's huge. The lady that I spoke to at Morzine the other day, 3,000 listed residents. It's massive.
Yeah.
Parks, it's just ginormous. So the numbers are, I can't even,
No.
it's too big. Yeah.
What about the visitors to the site, people looking? What nationalities are you looking at?
Yeah, tons.
Is the UK a big market?
UK's massive market, but for Europeans, and that's maybe where I think in the longer term we're trying to change it a little bit. So most of the European agents go to the UK market, but living in Asia, I know that's not really true. In Phuket, where I met a lot of people, we have people in Phuket buying properties in Deer Valley without even seeing them. You've got such wealth in Russia, China, Hong Kong, Singapore, and they want to buy properties in these places, but if the local real estate agent isn't going to do the marketing to attract them, someone's got to do it. So hopefully then we step in.
It's
right?
an exciting times,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is exciting times. I mean, we hope we can just do a bit of a service that maybe just makes the real estate agents reach something they can't,
Yeah.
and for a very, very small amount of money, for the price of it would cost, you know, a nice bottle of wine on the slopes. It's not a great expense.
And of your listings, is there a particular area? Is Europe the focus? Is North America featuring?
At the moment, we predominantly have Europe as the focus, but we have some staff in Australia that will then work New Zealand, Japan, Australia, and then eventually we'll go to America. But I think to start with, it'll be European.
I mean, Europe's such a massive beast to tame anyway.
Yeah,
let
but
alone
and also the kind of smaller resorts that people maybe just don't really know about.
Yeah.
That it's nice because most of the people, they talk about the big ones like Val d'Isere and Maribel, but there's smaller ones there that I think people, there's still property there, and there's nice places, and it might be slightly cheaper and it's quite easy access. So we want to get those listings.
And I think sometimes when you own a property, you don't always want to be in the really touristy places. They're the places you go on holiday for 1 week a year, rather than where you own a property.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. And also it needs to be affordable for everyone. Like typically, if you go to Verbier, you're probably paying $2 million for a property. Not everyone can afford that. So
not many people
can afford it. So.
Especially as a holiday home.
Yeah, there's some lesser resorts that are maybe slightly outside Verbier where the price is like it's half the price, and we just want to get a bit of awareness, and importantly, we want to make it efficient. So if someone goes on to, I don't know, let's for example look at Val d'Isere. There's every single property in Val d'Isere. You don't have to then spend a week with a real estate agent saying this. It's just all there. You can do it over a cup of coffee and then go, I'll have that one and that one. It just makes life a little bit easier.
Brilliant. Now, how can people find you, Mark?
Just go to SnowOnly.com and take it from there, really. Very simple. Sign up.
You see, the snow sport industry is vast. It's not just about going skiing. It's about property, it's about travel, and we've got everything here at Ski TV.